It's happening. We're back. The daily love streams. Ooh. I love my life. I love my body. I love myself. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to your Sacred Sexual Awakening. I'm Shaft Uddin. Please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, turn on your notifications. I am here in Stockholm to give you a beautiful, beautiful love stream. Check out. How do I? No, it's mirrored. It's mirrored. So yes, check out my Instagram and how. There it is. Check out my Instagram if you've got any questions that you want me to talk about. Last week I was angry Shaft. Check out how angry Shaft was, pointing and blaming and giving you the wisdom and the truth behind Tantra. I can drink some mate whilst I dive into this week's one. So this week, the theme, I want to inspire you. Again, I want to give you the biggest gift, which is hope, potential. So today's episode is all about lingam massage. I had a lingam massage for 2 hours, and this is what happened. So what is a lingam massage? What is this sacred sexual awakening stuff? What is a Yoni massage? Shaft, why are you known as a tantric sex guru? Why did the Times magazine call you a male sexpert? Well, turns out whatever you put your mind to, you become really good at it. If you have this razor sharp focus and you want to become good at something, wherever the mind goes, the energy flows, you'll become probably the world's best if you put in 10,000 hours into becoming a master. And that's what I'm doing with this channel now. Like, I want this to be big. So I'm grinding every single day and trying to be on time. But, you know, I still don't have a home. So if anyone's got a home, a beautiful white house by the lake that they want me and my amazing fellow healers, coaches and mentors and movement practitioners and tantric diners and body workers, if you want us to live in your house and turn it into a business, that's what I do. I have a advertising background. I am a businessman, not just a fucking hippie. So this session, this love stream, I only could do this for half an hour because I got a coaching client. So I'm going to keep it quick and brief, which a tantric massage is not. So what is a tantric massage? What is a yoni massage? What is a lingam massage? I have done a video about this, so I'm going to cut to the chase. So these are shamanic events. These are moments in your life that allow you to release trauma from the body and to start manifesting a life beyond your dreams. Whatever you set as an intention, the answers will come in that session. So, for example, if I set the intention that I want to grow my channel and become a viral content creator at Shaft Uddin, then if I go into a lingam massage session, I will say that to the practitioner and they will channel that and will that into my body. But also during the session, I will feel this in my body. It's kind of like sex magic. But what usually happens is a story or a trauma will come up, will surface, will bubble up from the body, and you'll go, that is the reason why I don't want to be so big. This is a limited belief because of this story that happened when I was 6 years old and on stage and I couldn't speak and I froze and everyone laughed at me. True story. And they gave me a medal anyway during the reciting of a poem in a Bangladeshi community centre. So that can happen. So me as a practitioner, I am helping women heal. I've been doing this for so long, and I've probably worked with thousands and thousands of clients. It is intense, this work, and it works because I get so many amazing emails throughout the years about how their lives have transformed, and I'm a bit jealous. I won't lie to you, because this shit works, but there isn't enough space holders for me to get this. I don't have lots of women coming up to me on the beaches of Koh Phangan saying, "Hey there, I'd love to give you a lingam massage." That does happen very rarely, but there isn't a lot of tantric practitioners out there doing the depth and level of work that I'm doing. The ones that did train with me, they're all doing amazing stuff on the planet, and they're just really big, like myself, but we're all in the cities all around the world. But in the seekers bubble, the spiritual bubble and tantra bubble, there's just not a lot of people like me, because we're the teachers, and there's not a lot of teachers. There's a lot of seekers, not a lot of teachers. So I don't get those offers a lot. And I see transformation in women day in, day out, and it's beautiful, and it works, and I get a little bit jealous because they're having all these moments of enlightenment, moments of awe, body activation, multi-orgasm, energy orgasm, squirting, all of this stuff they get because I know how to do it. You just press a few buttons and people cry, and trust me, everyone's got the same buttons, but those buttons cannot be pressed in the same way. If you could breathe, you could have an orgasm. What's the point of orgasms? You could flash out your system out of trauma and use pleasure as a form of healing pain. So someone offered me a lingam massage. What does lingam mean? Lingam is the oldest Sanskrit word for your cock. And that is translated to the shaft of light. What is my name? Shaft Uddin. What do I do for a living? I'm a living lingam. I'm like the Shiva lingam. I basically heal people with my magic wand. Like, that's my thing. I've been doing it for so long, and it's not just a weird thing. In my community and my bubble, it's normal. Sacred Sexual Awakening.com. So a woman saw me, and she came up to me and said, I had a vision during this workshop that I was going to give you a lingam massage. Would you like that? I was like, I don't know you. Kind of seeing you around in the community, and it's a fuck yes. Because I'm very strong with my boundaries, and if something doesn't feel right, I'm just going to say no. Because I'm a boundaries ninja. It's my job to teach people how to have good boundaries. So if something doesn't feel right, I have to express it straight away. Luckily, she was super hot. So I came back to Stockholm after my time at this festival, and I accepted her offer. Went round her house. It was a beautiful house. And the first thing she said to me was, I'm going to Russia tomorrow. I'm having IVF treatment. I'm like, ooh, really? Because at the festival I was at, and you can check out that video, the No Mind Festival, I stood up at the end of the festival, got the mic, after doing this performance with all the kids. I work with kids as well, with spiritual breakdancing. It's hilarious. Multi-talented I am. And again, check out the video. It's hilarious. And I basically got on the mic and said, after the show with the kids, and if there are any lesbian women out there who are in a loving relationship and they're looking for a donor, I am here to help. I will give you the gift of life. And she, this woman who's about to give me a session, said that she was looking for a donor and she's going to Russia to do all that stuff. And I was like, whoa. I could be the donor. Like, I could do, this is my dream, to help as many amazing, grounded, mentally stable, financially stable women to have children. Like, I'm signed up to loads of AI insemination things on Facebook. Like, there's loads of groups in England. So this is something that I really want to do. Like, my passion is to help as many successful women who want to have their own babies and not go through the drama of relationships And especially in Sweden, because there's so many single divorce cases and things like that, I really want to help these women. Like, genuinely. Like, I've been wanting to do that since I was 26. So during this lingam massage, I had a very powerful moment. And a lingam massage isn't just a quick jerk off and a happy ending. It's definitely not that. So the structure, and also you can find out on sacredsexualawakening.com what a Yoni massage is. The structure of this, so I could help you understand. We set a container and we set an intention. We make a prayer. Then we go into a non-verbal space and there's music in the background. And then all this energy moves through my body. It's up to me to express anything or say no or say yes. And then at the end we have a share. Very simple. And the aim isn't to make me ejaculate. It's not a happy ending massage. That's not what it is. It's about raising the energy, moving the energy, feeling the energy, and having that intention in your brain and finding the answers that comes out of your body. Because your body has all the answers. So she made a prayer, which was a beautiful prayer. And about safety and channeling and allowing, her to be a vessel for me to heal. And during this session, this is what happened. So what I saw, because my brain was racing, this woman gave me hope that there was women out there that I'm looking for who want a donor. Like successful, amazing, beautiful Swedish women. And during this session, I saw exactly how everything was going to pan out for me. I did an interview again on the No Mind video. Please check it out so you know what I do and like what my mission is in this present moment of my time, and the people I'm talking to, hot, amazing mothers who are massively inspiring. Well, one of the women I interviewed, her name is Lynn, and she said there are a couple of souls, like there's a soul on your shoulder, and they are waiting to come in. And this came up in my visions when I was having a lingam massage. And I saw not just one soul, but all these other souls coming in and going, oh my God, we found a way to come into this reality. It's through Shaft. And all the kids, all the new souls are celebrating, going, we did it. He's going to be the vessel to carry us. And I felt this overwhelming sense of, wow, I feel so happy and in love. And then I saw how this was going to pan out. So women will invite me to their houses, lay me down, and they will give me a lingam massage until I'm hard. And they will use my body to inseminate my semen into them. So I won't do anything. I will just lie there and they will just literally use me. Which is amazing because I give them consent. And in a ritual space, we'll both set a container for the souls to come in and we'll create a baby together. And whatever our boundaries are, like my boundary would be, I would love to take a photo of the pregnant mother and be there at the birth. And then I'm happy to disappear for 18 years or however long. So that's how I want to do things. I don't want to just like jizz into a thing and like I want to help powerful, successful women of Sweden to have children. Like that's something I've wanted since I was 26. So I saw the ritual, I saw the baby celebrating. Then a song by Bon Iver came on. And in 2006, I had my abortion. Like I was going through a very, very challenging time. I think 2006 or 2005, I can't remember. But it's Christmas. And I was a raging alcoholic. I was a fucking mess of a man. Because I wanted to kill myself back then. Because my fiance at the time had sex with my best friend. And I moved to London. I was jobless and homeless. And I was not in a good place. And I was still going through the trauma. Like I had no idea how to deal with this kind of betrayal, lack of trust, and this sexual trauma. And I just spiraled into chaos. And the way I would deal with it was escape through drink and drugs. and have as much sex as possible. Because I would feel safe when I finally had sex with someone, and it made me feel like not all women are bitches, like the woman that destroyed my life. All is forgiven. This was in 2006, by the way. I've done a lot of work on this. So this song by Bon Iver came on, and I went all the way back to 2006, 2005, can't even remember. And it was Christmas Eve, and I got a message from this girl I was having sex with, and she said she was pregnant. And when she rang me, text me, I knew that was going to be the thing that she said, because my heart started beating. I felt a bit sick. I was like, fuck, something's up. So we met, we had a pint. The only meetings I could ever have was meet someone and get drunk. So we did that. And then we decided to go on an abortion date. So we spent the day going to the hospital. I took her to the hospital, and she had a vacuum suck out our child to be. And then we went to the National Museum and had a really nice date, abortion date. And I took her out for lunch, dinner, and then we watched a video together. So it was a really nice date. Never spoke to her since. And then I started doing Tantra, and I wanted to check in on her to see how she was. And she, this was I can't remember, 4 years ago maybe, or something like that, I messaged her. And she said she wasn't in a good place. She was bleeding a lot. I said, why didn't you tell me? I'm like a nice guy and I want to support people. And I just felt awful because she didn't reach out. And she said, basically no one reached out to each other. We just kept it open, and we moved on with our lives. And obviously I felt bad. So what I wanted, and what happened in this lingam massage session, I was able to clear that trauma. I was able to forgive myself for terminating that soul. And I was open for all the souls to come in through me, and whoever wants to be a mother. So that was a really beautiful moment for me to clear that energy, to allow more energy to flow through me, to allow this new purpose to flow through me. And it was a profound healing session. This is a big thing for me. I've been wanting to be a father since I was a kid. So my dream, the blueprint of Shaft Uddin, was always get engaged at 23, get married at 24, have kids at 26. So I got engaged and about to get married at 24, didn't work out, as I said, and had an abortion at 26, 25, can't remember. I can see when Bon Iver's album came out, can't remember. So that's what happened in my life. And I was able to let go of that story and be okay with the life I'm living now. And I'm very happy with the life I'm living now, but it's still not the life I wanted. I still wanted the conventional way. And every time I tried the conventional way, it just never worked out. And this is why I became polyamorous. This is why I am the man I am, because I tried to find one person to fall in love with and have a family and babies. It's just not working. I'm 40. It should have worked by now. It hasn't worked. So I'm just trying other different solutions, unconventional ways. I'm an unconventional guy, I'm an Aquarian, and I'm forward thinking and visionary. So this is what I desired, and at the end I just shared with her what happened and messaged her afterwards and thanked her for such a beautiful session. Hopefully she's somewhere in Russia right now with a plane full of beautiful women and telling them about Shaft Uddin, is willing to give them to be a donor. And yeah, I really hope my dreams and hopes come true, because then I got the legacy project out of the way. Then I could just concentrate on this, my purpose. It'd be done. I'd be free from that social, parental, cultural conditioning from my parents and my country about having kids. The legacy must go on. but also it's something I've always wanted. And it's only in No Mind Festival that did I see these beautiful, powerful mothers. Again, check out my video. And they have a whole team of kids, all by, different dads. Some by the same dads, but they're not together anymore. They have these amazing different relationship dynamics. It's beautiful. Like, in this country, it's possible. So I left with the biggest gift, which is hope. And hope is something that we need right now. The potential of life. The fact that I exist must mean that someone like me out there, the opposite of me, must exist as well. When I was a unicorn by myself for 3 years, there wasn't any unicorns out there. And I used to pray and say, if I exist, at least 10 more people like me must exist. And then eventually they did, and obviously the unicorn empire was born, and now there's unicorns everywhere. So I pray that there are women who are looking for someone like me. And I'm here to help and serve as many amazing women as possible. And genuinely, this is what I've wanted since I was 26. Like, I even became a sperm donor, and went to London Bridge where the sperm clinic is. I went there in 2006 again, and my sperm super healthy, super great, but they don't like the defrosting process, so it didn't work out. And then a few years later, when I became tantric, I did the same thing, thinking it would be fine. They did find a strange anomaly, which is my sperm count is huge. Because I don't ejaculate. So I got shit tons of sperm. But again, it didn't defrost. So this has always been a bit of an issue. So I can't be a sperm donor in a conventional way. So this is why I had this vision and saw this vision, and this is a beautiful way to give someone the gift of life. So if there are any amazing, powerful Swedish women out there who want a child, I'm happy to give you a child. I'm super healthy. I look like a Swede now. Like, look, check this out. I dress in black. I even got black slacks on. I'm addiction free. I'm super healthy and successful. But anyway, that doesn't matter to success or anything, because you're just taking my semen, it's fine. So that is my story, and that's really allowed my nervous system to relax, to stop chasing that thing around trying to find someone to impregnate and have babies, because I've just hit 40. Women who've hit 30, you'll know what I'm talking about. So now I'm in a really nice place where I could just relax. It was also Mantak Chia when I met him. He's 72, by the way. He showed me that being a tantric man that I am, that I don't have to worry. Like, he's 72. He's a tantrika. He's just had 2 new babies. So me being a man, I don't have to worry. And also you being women, you don't have to worry either. If you become tantric, you could still keep on having kids until you're 50. So yeah, anything is possible. I also met an amazing witch yesterday, and her birth control method is testing her. She takes her temperature every day, and every time there's a percentage in difference, like it's really minute, she knows when she's ovulating or not. It's a Swedish system, and I found it profoundly, like, that's her birth control thing. She doesn't have to jack our body up with like fucked up hormones and things like that. So it's really, there's amazing stuff out there, and yeah, I'm just very impressed by all this stuff and this new hope, Star Wars reference, and potential for my dream to manifest into reality. So thank you all for watching. Please do subscribe and make sure you click that subscription button. Without you, I'm just talking to myself. Turn on your notifications, and whatever you do, don't leave here without giving me a thumbs up. And also, oh god, I can't do this. It's mirrored. Check out my Instagram, please, and leave some questions so I could come up with some new things that I could talk about in the coming week. And whilst you're here, please do check out my School of Self-Love. The basically everything I know is put into this online course. All about how to love your life, love your body, and daily practices on loving yourself. So thank you. I love you. And I set you free. Come on, I got left brain dyslexia. There you go. Follow me on Instagram. Puss puss, hey door.